Hi folks, it's Not Jay from Not Jay's Tabletop Gaming, and this video is just going to be a quick little Q&A, question and answer type of thing. People have asked some questions about the videos that I've made, so I thought I'd just put out a quick little video. This past week, as y'all may or may not know, I was down in Orlando at Disney World, so didn't get a chance to really dive deep and get a real in-depth video made, but here we go. So the first question that has come up is, how do I make the cards that I use for Fistful of Lead? And I use two pieces of software. One comes free with every Mac or iPad or iPhone, and that's called Pages. It's kind of a word processor, kind of a page layout software. It's, like I said, it's free with an Apple product, and it allows me to do layout very similar to how you can do layout in I think it's InDesign or Illustrator, and it allows me to do what I do pretty easily. So that's one of the pieces of software. The other pieces of software I use is Graphic Converter. It is a shareware. If people remember shareware from back in the day, it's an inexpensive piece of software that you can demo for free to see if you like it, and then a license I think is $30 or $45. Pretty powerful photo editing software, not just photos, but any type of two-dimensional electronic art, such as kind of like Photoshop. Very similar capabilities as Photoshop, enough for what I need it to do, which is to crop photos, or for instance, with the cards that I have created so far, I've actually just used the cards that Jay Wiley blanks that he has in the book themselves. Let me show you here real quick what I'm talking about. This is the basis of the cards that I've used here, and what I did is I put it into the software and made this piece here transparent. That box there is transparent. So what I do in Pages is I bring that card in, and then I bring in the photo and put the photo behind that the card, so it frames it out nicely. So I used Graphic Converter to make that little box transparent, and then of course I layer on my text, or and everything else in Pages. So that's I'm gonna have an actual video showing my process, but that answers the question as to the software I use. I use Pages for the layout, and I use Graphic Converter for making things transparent or cropping the photo that I've used for the character, and then text boxes as an overlay for the name and the die type and the traits, etc. So that's how I make the cards. Another question that has come up is, what are the colored dots on the back of the characters, like these right here? These dots right here are just a way for me to tell the different stormtroopers apart. The same color coding is on the card themselves, so you've got, so it's easy, especially with stormtroopers. It's easy to tell the different stormtroopers from the other, because that's pretty important to know which one has which traits. So yeah, simply color coding them on the back with the color code on the card matches them up. Easy to take care of that way. So real simple. So, and then some questions have been asked about do I strictly follow the guidelines that are set forth in the rules? With these particular characters and these particular cards, yes, I have followed the guidelines pretty strictly. Now I know that with Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, I might not. I may go a little outside the box, but you know what? That's okay. It's that the game, the rules allow me to do that because they're my rules. I play the game how I want to play them. This isn't a competition game. It's a framework to build a story, and if you need to bend the rules a little, by all means, do what you need to do to make the story work for you. And if that means you're bending the rules a little, then bend the rules. Nobody's telling you can't. I know for a fact that Steve has definitely bent the rules many times when he has created different characters for different games, and that's okay. If it makes it fun, by all means do that. So, if there are any other questions, let me know. Drop them down here in the messages area, and I'll do my best to answer what I can for you. Until next time, we'll see you on the flip side.